Hello everyone, I am 9 months pregnant. You can't really see this on me that well from up there. And I am hot all the time. So icy drinks are an absolute necessity right now. I'm also, and this is actually relevant to the video, passionate about sustainability. So for this baby, I bought as much as I can secondhand, and that includes toys and books. So I'm gonna do a little haul of the toys and books that I've bought secondhand. Let's start off with one of the bags. I just have bags of different kinds of baby stuff everywhere right now. I'm still trying to sort everything out. Okay, so a bunch of these I bought in a set, but I don't remember which ones they were. So all of them aren't necessarily things that I've specifically chosen. So one of the things involved this little teether slash bendy toy. And then we have this little teether ring made out of silicone. And then we have some more teethers. This is an elephant one. It's very small, so I'm imagining if I take this out of the house, we'll lose it forever. And then we have one of these that's filled with water or whatever that you can put in the fridge and it'll be cold. I also have this little teether. Looks like a bear, but it's made so that the baby can put their hand in here and hold on to it. It makes it so that the baby doesn't just drop it or lose it immediately. It's obviously very nice for them to be able to actually control something, or they think they can control it. They won't just automatically drop it in the second they let go a little bit. Then we have one of these, sensory books that's made out of fabric, and it has different pieces of fabric that the baby can feel, and it has one of these, I don't know what this is called, but one that makes noise. Babies seem to love these, so that's something I looked for a while. And then we have these building blocks for making a tower. I looked for this for a long time because I specifically wanted building blocks that are made out of silicone. I have sensory issues, so you'll notice that many of these toys are toys that might not make a lot of noise, obviously. I know babies make noise, but I'm just trying to minimize the amount of noise that the toys will make. So instead of plastic or wooden building blocks, I really wanted to get the silicone ones. So this one I have not assembled yet, but it's a baby gym. So it's one of those little mats that you put the baby on, and there's these are supposed to, you put them like that, and then you attach toys to them, and the baby will lie there and, play with the toys. And it's a great way for them to work on their mobility and, muscles and all of the little things. The babies need to learn how to do everything, so you need to keep them moving. I got this as a gift from my friend. It's from her kids, and it's just fun that, my kids get to play with the same stuff as her kids did. And then we have this little music box bear. When I showed this off in my shorts haul, I pulled this really far without thinking, so I had to just sit there and listen forever. It seems like a lot of kids find this soothing. I like these because I find them so cute and kind of nostalgic, even though I don't even know if I had one because this is for babies, but it feels like such a cute little thing to have. And I feel like a lot of kids really do find them soothing, so it feels like a good thing to, put in the stroller to calm them down if they're not exactly happy about going outside or, being put down for a nap. That's not always popular. Then we have another bag. First of all, we have this teether that I bought that's obviously new, but I bought it secondhand, and it's just a green rabbit, and I thought it would be easy to grab onto. Okay, this is my partner's little plushie from when he was a baby. It's called Frodo. He loved it, and his family has moved around a lot, so we didn't think they had anything of his from when he was little, but his mom actually had that thing, so that was really sweet. And yes, it has been washed. Everything has been washed, obviously. And then we have this thing that I'm super excited about. It's like a teether. It has a little bell inside of it, and it has these texture, sensory, I don't know, wings, this fabric that I talked about. It's a dragon. I mean, this was just one of those, I had to buy it when I found it. It's so cute. I love it. And then we have something I did not think I'd be able to find. Obviously, this toy is very popular, everyone has it, it's very standard, but the thing that's special about it, so my partner is Swedish, and I was trying to find something that would be Swedish in any way, and then I freaking found this toy. It's Swedish, so it speaks Swedish. I was so excited about this one. I bought it without telling my partner, and I told him I had a surprise, and he obviously thought it was cute. And just if you're not Scandinavian, Norwegian and Swedish are quite similar, so that's the languages my partner and I speak to each other. So the baby will obviously learn both Norwegian and Swedish, and also it's not confusing that this thing speaks Swedish because it's so similar anyway. This is from another one of those bundles. It came with something that I really, really wanted, so I had to buy it, but I probably cursed my whole family in the process because this doll is creepy. I'm should I keep it? Should I not? But if I donate it, will I still be cursed, or will I curse someone else? I'm just kidding, obviously. I don't believe in anything. But the thing I really wanted was this doll. I feel like if I lived in London, this would be a lot easier because there's so much more diversity. diversity, but I found it very difficult here to find books or toys or anything that has to do with diversity. And obviously, like, it probably would have been easier if I bought stuff new, because obviously there's a little bit of a bigger selection if you're not shopping just secondhand. But before you reach like the age where they play with, you know, Barbies and I don't know, it's really hard to find toys that kind of like have any kind of message about diversity. And it's not like I'm trying to force my kid to care about diversity, but my kid is, well, it's technically gonna be mixed, even though it might not look mixed. And I'm not saying you look a specific way if you're mixed, because the whole like thing about being mixed is that, you know, it's a mix. But my kid will be like, if you count the percentages, it will be 25% Pakistani, because my partner is half Swedish, half Pakistani. And my partner, I guess you can say, looks mixed, but I usually call him white passing because he does look white, but we obviously don't know what the kid will look like, and genes are crazy, so, you know, the kid could look more Pakistani than he does, but I seriously doubt it because of the other like 75% Scandinavian in the mix. It of course doesn't matter what the kid looks like, but I want the kid to feel some kind of belonging to not being just white, and also like to not just normalize everything being white, because I don't want to just buy like white dolls, because the kid will have a lot of family members that aren't white, so it makes sense to, you know, just represent that in our house as well, even though everyone here probably will look white. Wow, this is such a long explanation. I just don't want to sound stupid. I don't want to be like, well, my kid is mixed. When it probably won't even grow up feeling like it's mixed or experiencing what a lot of mixed kids experience about like not belonging and, you know, all of these things. My kid will probably not experience that, but also I don't know. And I also just want to focus on, I want them to know where they come from, and they come from 3 different countries technically. So I just want from like the very beginning for it to be very normalized that, yeah, not everyone is fucking white. Okay, so yeah, but unfortunately it's very hard to find, so this is like the only representation. I did get a night lamp that was like a face. It was like a doll kind of looking night lamp. It was very cute, and it was like a mixed skin, I don't know, like tan little girl. This probably sounds like a creepy night lamp, but also it got lost in the mail, so I never got it. So those were my 2 things that I managed to find, but that was the last toy. So let's move on to books. And let me just explain in the beginning, because I know like books might not seem like the most important thing when you're having a baby, like you don't need to have books in place, but I find it really nice to have something stimulating to do. Like I can read for the baby and I'll be stimulated because the baby wants my attention and it'll hear me talking, and apparently it's very good for developing their vocabulary and all of that. I just don't see anything wrong with reading books to babies, and I've made a point to not read any of these yet, so that, you know, I'm excited to read them. Because obviously I've bought books that I like or I'm interested in. The first one I bought before I got pregnant, and it's called like Can We Help the Polar Bears, and it's about climate change and what we can do and information and all of that. And obviously I want my kids to care about climate change. And then I have 2 like atlas books. I was hoping that one of them would have Pakistan as a country in there, but none of them do. But this one like teaches you stuff about specific regions and like countries and all of that. Lots of info and just facts and all of that. And then this one has those flaps, so it's new. I don't really like to buy flap books that are used because people have been touching them a lot and it's kind of hard to like sanitize and whatever. So there's lots of flaps. I have not touched any of them because I'm gonna wait and be patient. It also has a huge ass world map in a little pocket in the back here, so maybe we'll put it up in the kids' room. And then we have this one. I just had to buy it. It's about 2 kids that go to London. I just obviously found that very cute because my partner and I met in London. We both lived there for a huge chunk of our lives, so I just found that like super cute. Like the kid needs to learn about London. And then we have another flappy book, and it's about space. I am excited to read this thing. Actually really excited. Hope you're excited too. And then we have a Pokemon book. I've never read this before. It's called like the Pancake Race or something. A lot of these books we can read for the kid until they can like touch the books themselves, because then it will probably ruin them, and also there's like sharp edges and all of that. So these books are for older kids, so it'll be a long time until they can actually like read them themselves. So it's a huge ass like fairy tale book. There's 12 different Disney stories. It has these beautiful illustrations, and I'm just, you know, look at this. Oh, I am excited to read this. This is like the thing I would be excited for, like reading before bedtime. Like you get to choose one story. And then I have this one. I also got this one before I got pregnant. This one just came with something else I bought for free because it's like ripped. It's Moomin, so I'm not complaining. And then we have this really cute book that I was lucky enough to find secondhand. I've been looking for it for a while actually, because I knew I wanted one of these because my friend had it for my goddaughter, and it's 365 questions. It has all these different questions that you ask the kid, and you ask them 3 years in a row. So you see how their answers change, and also there's like quite a bit of room, so I'm thinking it would be fun to like reuse the book for a sibling. But the questions are like, what do you think that mom or dad are lying about? What would you do if you were the ruler of the world? What would you have bought if you had a lot of money? What do you like most about summer? You know, it has all of these cute questions. This was another one of my like surprises from my partner. There's like a book series in Norway with these 2 little kids, and we have one where they go to Stockholm in Sweden, so obviously I just had to buy it. It's not in Swedish, but it's actually about Sweden. I just thought that was really cute. Here we have a encyclopedia or encyclopedia of very important things. So it has all of these like weird facts, interesting facts, funny things. I love books like these because you get to learn about so many different things, to the small ones that are curious and want to know everything. And then we have 2 books that I got from my baby shower. So I've already shown them in my baby shower haul, but I got this box of like 12 Disney books, and these are made for babies or little kids, and they teach you about all these different things. So here is colors, and obviously like it shows you different Disney characters. So it's all these different things that you can learn about, and also they're in English, which is good. And then I have this, my first year, or my first years, and it's where you can like put in all like info about the baby, like whatever happens, the developmental stage, whatever. They go through like the first time they do stuff and all of that. I really want to remember to fill it in because I loved reading my little book of things that I did as a baby. And also like you forget so much. It's so hard to remember specifically when the kids did this and did that. So it would be really fun to be able to like write it down. But I do have ADHD and I'm struggling hard with pregnancy brain right now. So I'm not anticipating it to get any better once the baby is here. So I'm really hoping I can remember to do that. Filming is a lot right now. It's so weird that suddenly everything you used to do, it just gets exhausting. But the baby will be here soon. It'll soon be over, and then it really begins. Okay, but yeah. Do you shop secondhand for your kids or for your friends' kids or family? Stuff like that? Please let me know. What was your best secondhand find? Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you later.